As we get into this afternoon again, man, already heating up into that century mark. Here we go as we get into that lunch hour. 100 degrees for that feels like temperature in Columbia. 103 as you walk outside into California into that furnace down in Montauk County. You thought it was bad here. This is kind of comparison. We're just as bad as some of the hottest places you'd normally see here in the lower 48. Miami, we even have an hour to go to catch them, and still looking right at where they're at in South Florida, as well as Jacksonville, Dallas, we're beyond. So again, I guess misery loves company as we get into this afternoon. Unfortunately, still got a little bit left to climb as we get back into the mid 100s for that feels like temperature out the door. So again, it's going to be another one of those days where you got to avoid the strenuous activity into the heat of the afternoon. But here's the latest look at that satellite imagery. And again, you can see some of these clouds kind of trying to reach back toward the south and west. That's a complex of storms we're going to be watching closely. That's essentially where that frontal boundary is, and eventually it's going to get that kick and head our direction. You can see maybe some of the remnants of those high-level clouds working their way through out on the west side of town, out at that Callaway Bank camera. But here's the latest look at future track, and notice something different here between this morning and just now with the latest update. Firing up some more showers and thunderstorms a bit earlier than what we were showing you earlier. As we get into about 4 and 5 o'clock, again, that's when you want to keep an eye to that sky. I think any time after that, we're going to be looking at least at a pretty healthy chance at picking up some showers and thunderstorms. Those will likely stay with us in some form or fashion as we get all the way into this evening and even into the overnight hours. Now, the severe threat, I think, is mostly going to be toward this evening until about midnight, but you see a pretty healthy little cluster rolling on through tomorrow morning on the latest run of Future Track. But after that, again, toward that Friday morning commute, looking a little bit more tame than what we might be tracking in some spots. If we do see some of those stronger storms, again, still looks like it's damaging straight line winds that are going to be the easiest threat to pick up with some of those later on tonight. And then spilling over into about midnight, I think after that we should be starting to clean things up a little bit more into our Friday. And that's going to be kind of the theme going forward. We'll take a look at that ABC 17 Storm Track 7-day forecast. An absolutely gorgeous weekend set to unfold. Temperatures back into the middle 80s Saturday and Sunday.